You're right, guys, it's Capcom Tom here, and welcome to episode number 81 of Mission Manchester. Now we're going to jump straight into our trade pile. You can see that we are getting pretty good on the old trading front. We have 428,000 coins saved up for Team of the Season when it's released. Whether it will be this Wednesday or maybe next or the next one, I don't know. There's going to be a heck of a lot of different Team of the Seasons released. Last year, it went most consistent and then it went BPL. So it could be our week this week if we're lucky. Now, if you're looking for some Ultimate Team coins, go and check that link out down in the description. Now, we still have probably about 15k left in our trade pile. It's going to take us over the 440k mark, which is pretty impressive. And we are going to do some more trading towards the end of this episode. So, jumping into our first game, team is looking pretty standard. We haven't made any signings for quite a while, just because there's no one that I want to buy at the moment. If I bought the Inform Rooney, there's a chance, a very outside chance of him getting a Team of the Season, which would mean that I'd lose a lot of money. Not going to buy Inform Robin Van Persie, because there is absolutely no point, because he will definitely get a Team of the Season version. So you can see, sort of understand why I have decided not to buy anyone for a little while. The only one that we could have bought is Inform Butner, and as I've said before, I'm not going to be buying him. Now, in this game, we end up going behind to a Wellington header from a corner, which was really frustrating because we were actually playing a lot better than this guy. Still using my new, my new game technique or game play style, I guess you'd call it, of real fast passing, because as I said in the last episode, my style of play has sort of become a bit outdated and it just isn't working. We end up drawing level through Fletcher, which was really good, some nice passing work from the team, but then the penalty, or the ref, gives a penalty in the 90th minute for what I don't even understand. I didn't see any sort of foul there. All I did was come in and sort of clip the ball off him. Maybe I caught him first, but you really can't tell, and unfortunately gives a penalty. He does score it, even though I stay down the middle, and he does go down the middle, and he ends up taking the game, which was really, really frustrating. I went and looked at the stats. I thought I'd been all over him, and I sort of had in the possession sense, but I hadn't been creating the chances, and that's something I've got to really work on. Make sure that I'm planning my attacks a couple of passes ahead of the actual play, so that we can, you know, create those goal scoring opportunities and take massive leads. So that's the plan for the rest of the episode. Try and do that. So we're going into our next game, and we're coming up against a Barclays Premier League 4-3-2-1 team, and he has managed to get one player from outside the Barclays Prem in there, and that's Jesus Navas from Sevilla in the right forward position by playing Arteta and Cazorla in the middle, or the two centre mid positions that link to him. Now we take the lead. There's Welbeck. Hernandez is actually off because he's got fitness issues, but a fantastic strike from Welbeck puts us into the lead. And you know how I felt about Welbeck really when I started playing this game with him, and I didn't really like him. Well, I loved his normal card, hated his inform card when I first started, but he started to play good for me, and we would have scored there. Really frustrating. The goalkeeper took me out, and we crossed it across just as he did, and it would have gone straight to Robin Van Persie, who would have definitely finished it, but the referee decided it was a good idea to give me a penalty. Fortunately, I put the penalty away anyway, so it doesn't really make any sort of difference, but, you know, just the sort of logic that EA sort of comes up with, sometimes it's just bizarre. Anyway, we give away a penalty in the 19th minute, and you can see here, he steps up with Arteta. Will we save it? Will he save it, or will he score? And we do manage to save it. Very nice work from De Gea. This time again, him going down the middle. I actually looked where he stood for his penalty, where he wanted to save his penalty, and he did save straight down the middle, and so we ended up scoring that one. Now, you can see here, we're quite far out, 29 yards. Robin Van Persie steps up, and this may be the nicest free kick I've ever scored with Robin Van Persie in this series. That was absolutely amazing. Curl straight into the top right hand corner. Absolutely no chance for the keeper, and a really, really nice goal. So we are 3-0 at this point. Can we extend the lead? Yes, we can. So nice work from Valencia to get the space. Actually pulled half his defence across the pitch, which left Robin Van Persie open at the back post to give us a fourth goal and basically win the game for us, and that is very much what happened. We end up taking down the result 4-0. Great work from the team, and the passing is starting to come into effect. Now that we're getting used to it, we are starting to pick up the results. Unfortunately, it's too late for this division. We can't win it. We can only stay in the division, but that's our primary aim, to stay in it in the next game. And we've done our trading for the episode. Here it is. There's a few more formation cards sold and stuff. There's 4-4-1-1 and more 4-4-1-1s, 4-5-1, a couple more cards still to sell. Now we have gone into our watch list, and you can see that we have spent over 200k on players. The first one being a Team of the Season, pretty fitting since we are hoping that the Team of the Season BPL will be out this Wednesday, and it was Borja Valera. Got him for about 40k, trying to sell him on for 45k, sorry. Julio Cesar got him for 64, trying to sell him on for 71. Good going there if he manages to sell. Also a Rui Patricio in a 4-3-3 4-2-3, got him 4k cheaper than the lowest buy now, trying to list him up for 26k because he's in a good formation. We also got a Podolski at left forward for 60,000. We're trying to sell him on for 67, so some good profit to be made there, at least 3-4k. And then our final player is this Cruz. It's in a CDM, and we're going to try and list him up for 44,000 after buying for 38.5. So some good profit to be made there. Trading's over. Back to the games. Here we go. First game. We're coming up against a 4-2-3-1 Serie A team. Very strong. Ogbonna, Chiellini, Abate, arguably one of the strongest Serie A teams that you can build in this formation. So got our work cut out, but some great work from Van Persie, who's been playing really well. Look at the battling that he does in this part of the play. Loses it at first, doesn't give up, and the fast passing again gives him the chance. The ball falls through his two defenders, which was kind of lucky, and we do take the lead in the 8th minute. Ball falls nicely to Van Persie's foot, and he just slots it away. Now he gets back into the game, an over-the-top ball and a cross pretty much provides our downfall. And I don't know what Lindegaard. We've got Lindegaard on for De Gea in this game, and you'll have seen that he actually fell over as he was getting back into position in the net after that initial punch out. And it doesn't matter though. Fortunately, we take the lead again. Robin Van Persie in the 25th minute, and Robin Van Persie is just doing so well for us at the moment. I just cannot explain how good he is doing, and we do take down the result as the guy ends up rage quitting, which means that this division is over and we are on to another season. So here we go, new season, next game, let's get into it. So our team is now pretty much fully fit, using our first team as we managed to rest most of our players in the last game, and because he rage quit we got all our fitness back, which is great. Now this guy's using a really strong hybrid. I really like this team. I think that it doesn't quite get 99 chemistry. Thiago Silva definitely isn't on full chemistry, but I reckon that everyone else in the team is. I think if he used, who is it, Maxwell from PSG, the left back, he would get full chemistry on every player, which would be nice for him. Now you see there, Robin Van Persie gives us the lead early on. Good work from him, and we end up getting countered. Marcelo with an absolutely thunderous strike into the back of the net for him, which makes it 1-1. But again, we're on the attack. You see here that Rooney is in the box, and he gets clipped. It was a nice backheel from, I think, Robin Van Persie to give him the ball in the first place. But we win the penalty after Thiago Silva takes his legs out. Now, Robin Van Persie steps up. You know that he never misses. But unfortunately, this time he does. He hits the bar, and that was one of 3 times that we hit the bar. I think I've got 2 of them in this footage. And unfortunately, he takes the lead. That was an amazing strike. No one can take that away from Ronaldinho. How good that strike was. Very, very nice goal, and puts him 2-1 in the lead. Now you see here, there's another post or another crossbar, and this should have been a goal. Unfortunately, the keeper made a fantastic save, and it wasn't until this moment when Rooney managed to get through on the overlap that we took the lead in the 69th minute. Make all those 69th minute jokes now, guys. I know how you love the 69-minute joke or the 69 joke, and you can see that we win another penalty to give us a chance to take the lead. Van Persie steps up again. Will he choke? No, he will not this time. He happily puts that one into the back of the net, and we are 3-2 at this point, so we've got the chance to win. This has been this game was really exciting. There was loads of action in it, people going in front, people going behind, and this is a strike from Van Persie. Look at that, straight in the top bin. No chance for the keeper there, and we do extend our lead to 4-2. Great work by the team. Unfortunately, he does get one back. You see here that in the last minute of the game, he does get a penalty. I'm not really sure what for. I think that maybe I clipped his legs. Don't really know. I wasn't really aware of any wrongdoing, but you're always blind to stuff that maybe you do wrong in the game, and you're always outraged by something that goes wrong for you on the other hand. So there you see Ronaldinho putting the goal away, giving him the 4-3 at the moment. And he could have had a chance to win the game maybe, or equalise in the latter stages, but for me, I ended up finishing him off by a low cross across the goal. Van Persie at the back post, who completes his hat-trick. So nice work again from Van Persie. In fact, he managed to get 4 goals in that game, not 3. So well done, Van Persie. Again, another fantastic performance by you. Guys, I hope you have enjoyed this video. We have managed to take 3 points from our first game in Division 1, which is good going. Hopefully we can continue that on. We'll sell all our players before the next episode, and we'll do some more trading, earn some more money. And yeah, I'll leave it there. If you could drop the video a like, that'd be amazing. But other than that, I will see you all next time.